I think he is the most beautiful thing in the world.
I didn't know if it was a bear cub. I didn't know if it was a coyote mixed with puppy. I didn't know what was going on. He looked different than anything I'd ever seen.
Right, buddy? You're pretty unique.
I got into rescuing back in early 2010s, and that's how I met Chupey. This couple out there had had a puppy, but when I first saw him, I was shocked. When they told me the dog looked different, I was expecting just, some sort of mild deformity, nothing crazy, but I was like, whoa. When I first saw him, he just didn't look like a normal puppy. His ears folded back, his eyes were all squinty, his teeth were exposed like a smile. He was born outside under a shed. Animals like raccoons and coyotes could get in and get to him. He wasn't the puppy I expected to meet. And I didn't know if I could help him, but I knew I had to try.
What are you doing?
When I took him to my vet, plopped him down, and the vet goes, "What did you bring me?" Because he had never seen anything like it either. And he said, he's really weird looking, but he's mostly normal on the inside, from what I can tell. I said, he just seems really quiet. He walks and he does everything he's supposed to do, but he's quiet. The vet said, just give him time to recover. And my intention was to take Chupey and foster him and find him a home. He was just so happy to be there. And he spent days wrapped up in blankets and just being carried around like a baby. So he slept and slept those first few days a lot. He never acted scared, but he did stay quiet. He was content to just be in your lap and be held in those first few weeks. I fed him a lot of small meals throughout the day to kind of just get him more nutrition, to help his skin, help his hair, help his body. Whatever his condition is, it makes their skin thin. And so from day one, he was wearing clothes. And we were waiting to get him neutered. And then he was going to go on to a new home after that. But that's partly where I fell in love with him. My husband was like, he would see me cuddling Chupey, and he's like, "You're going to keep that dog." And I was like, no, I'm not. My other 3 dogs that I had at the time were extremely used to fosters. So it didn't mean anything to them. Dogs don't notice the difference with Chupey because they go more by scent. So he spent a lot of time cuddling with my English bulldog, Bailey. He was really into Bailey because she was big and warm. He spent a lot of time following her, going after her, cuddling with her because she was the most tolerant of him. But when he's happy, he nibbles, and he would do that to her. And I think she realized how good it felt. So it was kind of like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I'll let you cuddle. You nibble, and it feels good on my skin, that kind of thing. She had no issues with him getting involved. I wasn't surprised when they bonded. I thought that he really loved having someone big to follow around and that was slower moving so he could catch her. I think having someone that was comfortable and warm being around that was also a dog helped him see what life could be like with another dog. But then he suddenly started getting more vocal. Like I said, about a month into having him, you would ask him, you'd say, "What are you doing, Chupey?" And he'd stare right at you and go, "Rah." The way he said it, I could just tell he had attitude. And because he started acting like a wild animal, just running and playing. I was surprised at just how much he liked to play. First and foremost, Chupey loves to fetch. He will fetch until he passes out.
Ready? Wait. 1, 2, 3. Good try.
We have toys all over the house, and all I have to ask him is, "Where's your toy?" And he runs and gets a toy, and we play.
Where did you put it? Where's your toy?
So That was his true personality coming out. He loves to play. Even though he's 7 years old now, he's a regular dog. Those were the days of realization for me.
Get your toy, buddy. Are you ready? Wait, I'm gonna back up. Wait. I'm gonna toss it to you. See if you can catch it. Good job.
I've spent a lot of time just talking back to him because I liked listening to him talk back. It was cute.
No. No. Chupey, can I get it? Ow, ow. Can I get it? Ow, ow.
And he will force himself into my space if he's ready to cuddle. I think it was just the amount of time he spent with us and seeing his personality blossom and seeing how he was just coming into his own. And I was like, I can't let him go. I love this little guy too much.
I just made that bed. Now you're gonna make it yucky.
I think it was around Christmas time that I knew that he was gonna stay. Now, it's been 7 years. When people see him, they're usually very surprised. The first thing, what is that? What is that? And I always explain to him that he was just born this way. He has a condition that we don't know the name of yet, but we're trying to find out. We hope to find out one day, and maybe the condition will be named after Chupy. I don't know, because he's the oldest one known with this condition. You know, Chupy goes to the vet more than most people take their dogs in their whole life, but Chupy never gives up. Through all of these trials and tribulations, he's always ready to keep going, and he's always ready to play and to be light and to be happy. There's just something about Chupy. He's just a spark in the dark. I had several moments where I was thinking this is the end, because I've always prepared myself that Chupy might not live a long life. So I always told myself, if I have him 10 days, 10 months, or 10 years, we're going to make the days good while we have it. Or I'd say if he's hurting, I'm going to let him go. But he was always fighting. We just kept trying. And he came through that time better than he's ever been. Chupy is a lesson for all of us to just make the best of what you've got and enjoy the life you're in. He just takes every moment and finds fun in it. He finds enjoyment. He finds happiness in it. Every day I get with him is a blessing. I just love the life he has, and I love the life that we have together, and I love the time that we have together. He is a miracle, and he proves it every single day.